Welcome you all. Today we discuss about elementary particles and some fundamental interactions in nature. Here the small introduction about elementary particles. The elementary particles or fundamental particles is a particle and that does not have the substructure. It is not known to be made up of smaller particles. These microscopic scale particles plays an important role in this universe. There are more than 100 elementary particles are discovered in this universe. The particles that does not have no substructure and it could be considered the basic building block of the universe. The interaction among these particles may be considered as the direct source of the natural phenomena. Here the fundamental interaction or the type of interaction in nature. Only four fundamental interactions are known in this nature. To understand the behavior of elementary particles, it is important to understand the nature of the interaction between them. The four interactions are gravitational interaction, electromagnetic interaction, weak interaction, and strong interaction. First, we see gravitational interaction. The gravitation was the first interaction to be known and is usually discussed in the terms of force between microscopic objects. It is the weakest interaction act between all bodies having mass. It is described by Newton's law of gravitation. The nature of the interaction is attractive and it is due to inertia of the particle. It does not depend upon the velocity and orientation of the mass. The gravitational interaction has the range extend to infinity and its attraction is approximately 10 to the power minus 38 times the strength of the strong nuclear interaction. The next one is electromagnetic interaction. This is much stronger than gravitational interaction. This is the classical interaction of Maxwell-Lorentz field between electrically charged particles. The charge is dependent interaction in this reaction. It provides atomic and nuclear binding forces. The electromagnetic interactions have long range of interaction and is described by the Coulomb inverse square law. The electromagnetic interaction is weaker than the strong interaction and the gravitational force of the electromagnetic interaction may be attractive or repulsive. The next one is weak interaction. The interaction is responsible for the nuclear beta decay and the weak decay of certain elementary particles, that is, muons, pions, K mesons, and some hyperons. This interaction is about 10 to the power 10 times weaker than the electromagnetic interaction and gravitational interactions. The range of weak interaction is above 2.4 into 10 to the power minus 18 meter. The important characteristic of weak interaction is from other fundamental interaction is this parity is violated. That is, the parity is not conserved in this weak interaction. Recently, the weak and electromagnetic interactions have been unified and the unified interaction is known as called electroweak interactions. The last one is strong interaction. This is the dominant nuclear interaction responsible for most nuclear phenomena, nuclear energy levels, and so on. It is the interaction between proton and neutron having short range like weak interactions. It is occurred between two proton, two neutron, or between two proton neutrons. It is the charge independent interaction. The time taken for the interaction is about 10 to the power minus 23 seconds. It is the very short range of force about 10 to the power minus 14 to 10 to the power minus 15 meter. The strong interaction is studying by the properties of hypernucleus and nucleus placed in the hyperons. So these are the four fundamental reaction or interactions involved in this nature. Thank you all.